Once a star has been eliminated, the next entrant will come down. This will continue until all superstars have been eliminated, and the last man standing will be declared the Abbotsford Special Adventures Champion!
Special Adventures Championship on the line in this gauntlet match. Michael Reigns, MR2, will be getting things started off with Bubba Lawler, who gets the early advantage, charging in at the veteran. And now sending him for the ride off the ropes, and oh my goodness! Boss Man Slam from Lawler, and MR2 wisely rolling out. Let's see what he can do to get him back into this matchup. Handful of hair by Bubba Love, and a look at that from MR2. That's going to buy him a little bit of time. Of course, Michael Reigns representing the Weirdo Hero short film series with the hashtag Fight Depression. And that series, available at theweirdohero.com, is all about the cross-section of mental health illness and professional wrestling. A great series. If you are interested, certainly check it out. A proud advocate, of course, of mental health issues is MR2. And he is in control of this match at the moment. Now heading to the top. Could be, looking for that senton bomb, but Bubba was able to cut him off at the pass, and now, well, I don't know if MR2's going to be able to shake this off as Bubba connects. MR2 trying to fight out of this, pushes the big man down to the mat, and now up top, MR2 got all the time in the world, drops it down. He's put away so many competitors with that move, and he has done so again. MR2 making relatively short work of the brawler. And now we'll try to catch his breath for a moment, awaiting the next competitor, and there he is. Van Halen straight off a world tour. Got that guitar in hand. And will this rock star be able to capture championship gold? as the pursuit for the Special Adventures Championship continues, and referee Robert Mitchell trying to explain that the wrestling ring is no place for a guitar. And here comes MR2. He was not gonna risk that at all, and caught him right in the midsection with that elbow. Now MR2 perhaps looking for suplex, setting him up, taking his time, and now drilling him down to the mat. Quickly now into the cover, pressing his head into the mat, but Van Hellion able to stay in it for the moment. And MR2 drilled him with that elbow. Oh my gosh. Point of the elbow and now the knee, with precise accuracy all over just the upper chest, and now quickly back into the cover, but a bit nonchalant. And more, I think, is in order. MR2 sending, wait a minute now. Yes, made him think about it for a moment. And now just continuing the punishment with repeated strikes to the buckle. And you talk about a headbanger. Van Hellion on the mat right now with a brutal headache. He gets picked up as MR2 is not done inflicting punishment. And the old noggin of Van Hellion is not going to feel particularly good after those two strikes. Now sending him for the ride, one side of the ring to the other. Van Hellion, though, able to get that leg up, and nice. Went low on the leg with that kick, and now this is the opportunity that he has been looking for as he drives in with a knee strike. Making every effort count, and now, oh my gosh, just dropped MR2 straight on his head. That might have broken his neck. MR2 certainly feeling the ill effects of that one. I don't know why Hellion is not going for the cover here. What an attitude of this young man to think that, perhaps he's going for it again as he cinches MR2 up, but no, MR2 fights out of it! Code breaker! Now picking him up, sending Hellion for the ride. Miss with the clothesline. Here goes Hellion with the knee straight to the gut. I don't know, that could have been a little low. Hit him with another knee. And still, I am surprised he has not gone for a cover, but now could be looking to finish him away. MR2 rolls him up. 2, 3. No! He grabbed the rope. He rolled him up again. And my goodness, how close can you get? I thought that was it for sure. And now here comes MR2 with a bulldog of all things. And Hellion almost had his head driven straight through the ring. I still don't know how that roll-up didn't get it done. Nice punch straight to the forehead from MR2. And now in the corner, what could he do here? Picking him up. No. Hellion was able to escape, rolled MR2 up, and he got him with a handful of tights. A handful of tights, and that's the difference. And Hellion will move on tonight to meet the next competitor, one step closer to the special adventure. Oh dear. Dear good God. That thing has just walked through the curtain. The Barlow Creek Butcher. And you want to talk about intimidating. I cannot imagine what is going through Van Hellion's head, seeing that sinister-looking man walk through the curtain. Look at this deranged smile on his face as he puts that pig mask on the ring post. And the rock star has perhaps never encountered anything quite like this. Two men have fallen, 2 men remain to enter, and 2 men are in the ring. And Van Helien maybe trying to get into the head of the Butcher. But oh no! Well, I suppose he did get into the head of the Butcher, but not in the way he wanted to, as his fingers are in the mouth of that monster. And now the Butcher, came in, but look at this sunset flip from Van Helien. 1, 2, and Helien almost got the shock victory, but a leaping splash connected. I don't know how. Van Helien kicked out of that one. Now what's the Butcher gonna do? Oh my God, just holding him in place and beating his chest repeatedly. Of course, MR2 targeted that area earlier. It cannot feel good, and I doubt it feels any better now. And now the Butcher just stalking his prey. About to send him to the killing floor, perhaps, but no. Helien with 2 strikes to the lower leg. Now, charged in with a DDT. Dropped this beast on his head. And a nonchalant cover. I mean, I don't know where he's learning these kind of tactics, but you're not going to be successful against a competitor like the Barlow Creek Butcher with a pin attempt like that, especially in a match like this, with so much on the line. Butcher shoved him into the corner, follows it up with a series of strikes, holds him in place, and Van Helien is not gonna like this. Oh my goodness! You can see the imprint on the chest. And look at the eyes of this deranged maniac. Coming back for more. Good grief. He is just inflicting punishment gleefully on his opponent, holding him in place once more. The Rockstar's got nowhere to go. Here comes the Butcher! A leaping chop just slapped him in the chest. And now what could the Butcher be thinking? Helien trying to get back to his feet. Goes low. Those leg kicks, I mean, they've been very successful. Followed up with a knee strike. The kicking prowess certainly cannot be denied. Now he's looking to put it away. Butcher trying to block it. Continuing. Can the Butcher get onto this? He does. Goes right to the throat. Could be going for... got him held up in the air and drilled him. 1, 2, 3, and the Barlow Creek Butcher picks up a victory and now just dumps his opponent to the outside. But here comes Big John Gillespie. And they just keep getting bigger and they just keep getting better. And we'll see if John Gillespie can take down the Barlow Creek Butcher. Whoever emerges from these two, and look at this. You talk about intensity, eye to eye, nose to nose. Battle Wasp has got to be watching from the back on a monitor, hoping that these guys beat each other from pillar to post. There goes the Butcher, but cannot move Gillespie. Now encouraging Gillespie to do the same, and sent Butcher back a little ways, but he's still a glutton for punishment here. As these two are just throwing masses of humanities into one another, but Gillespie, come on with that left! Sent the Butcher up and over and down. Gillespie, of course, has got that legitimate amateur wrestling background. But there are no rope breaks in amateur wrestling. There are, thankfully for the Butcher, in the world of professional wrestling. And now Gillespie, oh gosh. It's a double palm strike, chest and back, and now a leaping face plant to the Butcher. Now into the cover. Does he have enough to get him? He does not. Gillespie just grabbed the back of the head of the Butcher and planted him. I think you can still see the facial imprint on the mat as the Butcher tries to get himself back into this one. Gauntlet match is so difficult to find success in because you beat one opponent and someone else comes through, but oh my gosh, look at the incredible, astonishing strength from the Butcher and that body slam, and somehow Gillespie stays alive. But everyone here at the Abbotsford Heart Center is in shock at what they just saw from the Barlow Creek Butcher to pick up a man like John Gillespie and slam him down. Oh my gosh. And the Butcher now mounting him, measuring those punches, a series of them. Gotta be frustrated, and that frustration is boiling over as he just bit the man's forehead flagrantly in front of the official. I think you can see the teeth marks on his damn forehead. And now the Butcher went for a senton splash. Gillespie got out of the way. And now pounds on the back of the Butcher. Could be looking for a gut-wrench suplex. Nicely done. Picks him up. A gut-wrench bomb, in fact. Now 1, 2, no! The Butcher got that right shoulder off the mat. And Gillespie is fired up. Going perhaps up top to the high rent district of the ring. Oh, but the Butcher wisely hit the ropes. Caused Gillespie to lose his balance. And now the Butcher, oh my gosh, what a strike. Now getting Gillespie where he wants him. Uh-oh. He's got that choke again. He put away his opponent with that previously. The rock star fell. Will the amateur wrestler as well? He does, and the Butcher is 2 for 2. But they are starting to buzz. Oh my gosh. The Abbotsford Special Adventures champion is due next to defend that title against the Barlow Creek Butcher. And there he is, the Battle Wasp, ready to do battle with the last man standing. Championship now officially on the line. And yes, the buzzing intensifies. And Wasp assessing his opponent. Gillespie still having a hard time moving as he got drilled. And Commissioner Disco Fury going to check on him. He might be in critical condition here as he is helped to the back. We'll try to get word on John Gillespie and his condition as the night progresses, but for the moment, as referee Robert Mitchell now confirming, yes, this is the last participant. One-on-one, Wasp versus Butcher. And Battle Wasp strikes first, and he will need to continue to do so. Try to take advantage of the fact that the Butcher just wrestled 2 matches, defeated 2 opponents, and look at the speed of the Wasp as a drop kick right to the knee takes the Butcher off of his feet, and now Wasp trying to get some momentum. Lays in another kick, 1, 2, and oh my gosh. I am impressed and surprised at how quickly the Butcher able to kick out of that. Wasp, though, staying straight on top of him. Keeping that wrist, looking for a fireman's carry perhaps, but the Butcher trying to fight it off. Says no. Wasp tried another time, but now gets shoved away. Oh, and comes back into a lethal clothesline, and just like that, all of the speed of the Battle Wasp is neutralized in favor of the Barlow Creek Butcher. And now Butcher showing again tremendous strength, picking up running power slam! And Wasp doesn't know what just happened as he was reaching for the fans. But come on, one palm on the man's chest is not going to get it done, but the Butcher goes to the eyes. The many eyes of the Battle Wasp saw every bit of the boot of the Butcher. And now using those ropes, illegal advantage, blatantly, right in front. Come on, disqualify him, referee. And the Butcher having words with referee Robert Mitchell. Yeah, he's having a great time in there now. Always has a great time when he's able to inflict punishment legally on another human being. And the Wasp is just being thrown from one side of the ring to the other. And now, Butcher was going for his finishing maneuver again, but Wasp kicked him in the face. And now Wasp has the Butcher up top. Airplane spin face buster! Combination connects. 1, 2, 3. The Butcher kicked out after 3. The Battle Wasp has retained the Abbotsford Special Adventures Championship. What a gauntlet match we have just seen. Battle Wasp got the luck of the draw, came in last. The Barlow Creek Butcher had defeated 2 opponents and perhaps was just moments away from doing the same to the Battle Wasp, but Wasp was able to get out of dodge, and oh my goodness, the Butcher just collapsed to the floor. He got his bell rung for sure, but when the bell rang, it was to officially announce that the Battle Wasp is still the Abbotsford Special Adventures Champion.